It's Miss Tanya. So get in here, get in here. I'm about to throw this gum away, but I'm about to show you how I service a short chick. I mean, she has her sides shaved, her back shaved, so she rock her hair looking like this. And the way I do it, she gets real clean at the neck because she's high density. And she's been getting a relaxer for years. So she is born and raised here in Denver with me. Been in my chair for some years, but when she first started booking with me, she was booking, I was offering relaxers and hair color. She was doing both. Since then, I have restored her, not just mindset, but also her hair back to not having a relaxer in it and no hair color also. Okay, that's her telling me she's here. I'm just freshening up real quick because I'm about to go get her. So you all are getting ready to watch a full service. How's that looking? Um, and I don't give her a relaxer. You're gonna hear from her how she used to relax her hair. But ever since she started coming to me, she no longer has to do that, and her hair now stays straight for 2 weeks. That wasn't even the case when we got relaxers. And anybody that's gotten one, you know this. I used to get relaxers all the time, so I'm very aware of not just what they didn't do, because they didn't really straighten my hair. They burnt my scalp, if anything. It really was only helpful when I was short. Once I started getting longer, it wasn't as helpful as I thought it was because it was actually breaking my hair, and now I know why. Alrighty, so now that I've just enhanced myself, I don't know if you all take the time to like enhance yourself in between clients, but I do. That's what professionals do. Unprofessionals are those that are not professionals. They don't care how they look. They'll come greet you at the door looking like they just got out the bed. And I get it. That's when you're young, is when you do that. Greetings, everybody. Hi, Ray. Hi, Defeater. I'm understanding that 20 and 30-year-olds, they be busy. Y'all be busy. Y'all ain't got time to be worrying about your hair and stuff, right? So I now realize that that's an older chick thing, is when you really start caring about what you want to do with your hair and how you want your hair looking. It's only when you're a young lady is when you ain't got time for all that. I ain't got time to be worrying about all these dark marks on my face. I ain't got time to be worrying about all this hair in my bathroom sink. Ooh, Amar, don't do me like that because I'm a 50-year-old single woman and I'm holistic. So don't flirt with me because I'm going to flirt back. You know what I'm saying? So let me go get my client. I want y'all to go get some water. Have a seat. You might want to get some paper and pencil because that drops major gems. Okay? Hey, watch your mouth. If you're disruptive, rude, or distracting here in my life, you're going to get removed. Okay? My moderators will be in here shortly. They'll be watching you as well. Um, I'm not going to DM you. I just said I'm 50 years old. Only young girls is going to get you in your DMs. I'm going to snatch you up in real life. But let me go get my client and y'all watch me service a natural, means she ain't got no relaxer, short hair client. I'm not going to put her under no hooded dryer. I'm not going to use no foam, no setting lotion, no gel, no edge control, no conditioner or a relaxer. Ooh, and I'm about to get her done in about an hour and a half. Watch me work. Watch me work. Like the video before I even get started, because y'all be watching, but y'all don't like to watch the video. Can you please, Amar, I need you to like the video. How about that? I'm alone in here too. It's not just you. Sweetie, calm down, okay? I'm 50, John. How old are you? So I'm gonna go get her. In the meantime, I'll be using my amazing hydration treatment called MYWater Beauty Solution. It's time for us to start hydrating our hair. It's not hydration season no more. It's hydration season. I mean, you can keep using conditioner if you want to, but man, I found out you don't need it. Happy birthday, Jordan. Jordan. Have you tried my water on your hair yet? That's what I got on my hair. Everybody think I got a relaxer. I'm like, no, I'm more natural than I was using conditioner, because conditioner, did y'all know, got more chemicals in it than your shampoo does? The only people that would argue with me or say that that's not true are those that ain't read the ingredient list, because once you read the ingredient list of conditioner, you're going to see all those chemicals. And if you really care about your hair, you're not going to like that. That's going to bother you. And if that bothers you, you need MYWater Beauty Solution in your life. Because like me, you might be different. I'm different. And I'm not cool with a whole bunch of chemicals. I'm not going to ignore that stuff and just be like, oh, the front says it's going to make my hair hydrated. No, it's got to make sense for hydration. You know what I'm saying? Can't be no cream in this hydration. All right, let me go get my client. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Thanks for that. Excuse that short intermission break, but let me go. Let me go get her, and I'll be back. Absolutely. Come on, Amy.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Welcome back.
I was just telling my friend, I was like, I feel like I get my hair done every week.
It do go by fast. I have to sometimes think like, wasn't she just here last week? And I'm like, nope, I seen them ones last Friday.
That is crazy.
That is. It goes by stupid fast. Welcome back.
You probably see some flakes in my hair.
Oh, every time. Every day. It's even on your collar.
See?
And it's about to get worse. I don't know if you noticed or if you look, you know, I should get a job with my news because I be watching the weather like nobody's business. And starting next Thursday, we're gonna be like 78. We're gonna be in the 80s next Friday.
I was sitting here thinking, it's like, I wonder if we're even gonna get that regular spring snow. I was just
gonna say, we're supposed to be getting our blizzard this time of year.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to already be in the 80s. So this is gonna cause everybody to sweat more, way more than we've ever sweated before, because our environment is
changing.
So much warmer. Absolutely.
So I would never complain. I'm not complaining about it's so hot. It's, you know, because everywhere else is getting hit harder than us now.
With what, like snow?
Just weather-wise, crazy weather.
So are we. So we're supposed to be snowing. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be warm without a coat right now. We're supposed to still be in the 40s, if anything.
Yeah.
So I always say, just brace yourself. Keep yourself as cool. You gotta up your water intake.
Hydrate. Yeah,
that's the game. I'm grateful that I already kind of got started. You know what I'm saying?
So what's going on with Miss Velma?
Well, as she sees.
Has she been here?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's probably like, dang, I should have just been honest with her from the jump. Because I want this more on me. Because I think that what was requested is not really what she wanted, because the conversation started out more about you and how good your hair looks, and some people tend to look at you ladies, right, and not understand your journey. So it's like, she's been with me for years, you know, so like your hair is so trained. You know what I mean? Like your hair, I don't go through nothing. It doesn't look like what a new client's hair looks like when I get done. It takes a while for your hair to get like
not gonna happen overnight.
Correct. So she started off, instead of just saying, I need help. Stylists have a hard time admitting that they're struggling, so they act like they're not, right? So all she asked for was a trim only. So I'm like, and then she kept talking like that was an option. So I had to interrupt her and stop her to tell her that I don't offer a trim only. No. But she already, I felt, was already too far in the water already, because you done already said you know how to do your own hair, you do your own hair. So even at one point I was like, how can I help you? What do you know what I'm saying? And so I gave her Shawnee's name and number. So that's where she's going to be seeing.
Really? She was doing, just like you said, just a trim.
Well, again, you know, and what I told her, I was like, who does that? Shawnee does. She's the only person I think I know that right now you could book a trim on me.
Really?
Yeah. And she does a good job too. She knows how to, what's called prune, you know what I mean? How to minimally address all square inches. Oops, sorry. But she also knows how to retain your length.
And she knows what a trim is. Yeah. She ain't cutting, she's trimming.
Well, you know, we talked about this the other day, because I know for me, I never heard of no trim here in Denver. That wasn't until the first time I heard about a trim was when I went to beauty school. That was 2006, and it wasn't no black girl that told me about a trim. It was a Hispanic woman. She asked if she could, quote, trim my ends. And I remember saying to her, because I was like, black people don't trim their ends. I was like, I think that's something that like y'all do or something. And she was like, I remember I was so stern about it, because at first I was like, no, you're not doing that. Because here in Denver, I never had nobody trim my ends. Every time I went to go get my hair done, whether it was Hair Works, cutting up hair. I done been to Winnie Coiffures. I done been to Phase 2.
I've been to both of those too.
Man, I done been all up and down Denver. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When I was younger, nobody ever said a trim to me. My hair always got shorter. I don't care if it was already short, it got shorter.
Mhm.
If I went in with a bob, I'm leaving like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was always shorter. So that Hispanic woman is the one that kind of introduced me to it, because I'll never forget when she did my hair for the first time. I was scared because I thought that she was gonna cut my length off, and she didn't. She did not. She actually made my hair look and feel better than it had ever felt. Like, whoa, type. So she's the one that taught me while we were in beauty school, but it was not a part of the beauty school curriculum. I didn't realize that, because when we was in beauty school, we used to sleep. I mean, I used to drink. I was an alcoholic back then, so I was coming to school every morning, hungover, barely getting into class so I can get comfortable. Woo! And be like, yeah, I'm paying attention. Like, oh my God. So when I come out of beauty school, this is when this word is now kind of starting to surface, and I became confused because I tried it, but of course I had only been trained on how to haircut.
Right.
Even everything out, like right here, I'd have been like, this gotta come right here. Cause you see all this thin part, like I need to cut this like right there.
Right.
All this right here gotta go. I didn't know how to leave it, right, and go around it. So anyway, I started letting clients encourage me or distract me from what I was taught in beauty, taught by Abigail, which was every other week. Clients would come to me and they'd be like, that's too soon. So I was like, I didn't realize there was, you know what I'm saying, such a thing, like that's too soon. And now I know why. The only women that say that are women that's already been traumatized by a trim.
Right.
So now they feel like, I don't need all that. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't have no hair.
Well, they know they're going to get shorter.
Yeah.
More importantly. So it wasn't until, now mind you, I graduated in 2008, okay? Come 3 years, that's not really that long, Marika. By 2011, I realized I'm confused. There was a lot of things, like, why does everybody keep burning with the relaxer? I couldn't figure that out for nothing. Why are certain clients burning, and how come not every client is burning? Why are these clients burning? Where's the burning coming from? I know why now, but didn't know all of that. So when I went back to be a teacher for Empire Beauty Schools, the day I obtained my certification for haircutting, which I do very well.
Yeah.
I asked that day, I was like, Mr. Trainer, I was like, when we going over trims? Because we wrapping up like we about to go into styling. When are we gonna do the trim part? He was like, we don't train on trims. I said that day, that's why there's a problem in the industry, because I don't know where clients got this word from, trim. I don't know where Abigail got it from. It's not taught in beauty school. Only haircut. Correct. Yeah. All different types. You learn a 0 blunt cut, you learn a 45, you learn a 90, and then you learn a 180. All of those take off inches. That's the whole purpose, is everything has to be even when you're hair cutting. No. So I now realize, okay, the question that needs to be asked when you, like, say I die tomorrow, good Lord takes me and you need to trim. Don't ask, can you trim me? That's the worst question you can ask someone, is can you trim me? The question is, do you know the difference between a haircut and a hair trim? Then you got to ask for proof, because anybody that's good at anything they claim they're doing, they got pictures or videos of, right? Right.
You faithful with that.
Man, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I do it. So I now realize that's a bigger problem of the industry, is I think clients assume that, because I think clients do know that or feel it's a difference when a client uses that word. that means you don't want to get shorter. But because it's not taught, and clients are usually calling stuff that is, you know what I'm saying, using the wrong words, I think stylists assume, oh, that client don't know what she's talking about. She's talking about a trim. I'm about to clean her up.
Right. And be cutting what you said not to cut
Mm-hmm.
or trim.
Correct. That's the seborrheic dermatitis scenario that does that, because you know usually it's more flaky.
Right.
That means when it's really little like that, that means that it's still kind of soggy
Mm-hmm.
and it's harder to get out. Kind of like it's like flour, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Flour is easy to remove while it's dry, completely dry.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get it a tiny bit wet or damp, now it's stuck. You know what I mean? Your buildup does the same thing. So it doesn't come up. So I think they call dandruff the more flaky scenario. That's kind
The
of
bigger.
big.
Yeah.
That's all dried up. And that's why it even comes away in that scenario. This is like dough, that's a good description. It's like dough, like flour dough.
So it's like sticky.
Yeah. It's not dry, you know what I mean? But it's not wet either. It's not liquid, like it is when it comes out. There's so many individuals that are trying to downplay this because beauty school doesn't teach it. And, a lot of individuals don't know what they're doing because they didn't grow up doing it like I did. Right. So they're like, what are you doing? The blood. Like, girl, you clearly ain't did no research. That's why you're trying to tell people to not. That's like trying to distract somebody from brushing their teeth. Telling them, don't be using no toothbrush on your teeth. Just use your finger. It don't even make sense to be saying you can detox a scalp with a product. There is no product in the world that detoxes the scalp. Products, shampoos only detox your hair. No shampoo, even the anti-dandruff shampoos have never said that they detox your scalp. They only detox your hair. Two totally different organs, two totally different needs. Man. But you know, I already got these. Now, mind you, I have women with severe alopecia, okay? As you know, when I was a stylist, I was just all about healthy hair, making it so you don't need no relaxer, walking in like this after 2 weeks and she ain't washed it. But I never really was deep off into this hair restoration thing like I am now. And oh man, the new clients have severe alopecia. Like yours is intentional. Theirs ain't. It's been by way of just years and years and years and years of hair loss that individuals are suffering right now, especially here in Denver. I can't speak about no other market because I don't live, you know, in other markets, and I only do hair here. I know what you ladies' hair goes through. And the hair loss is really excessive here. The only individuals that are not seeing it are us that follow this approach, because anyone that's still trying to use conditioner here, their hair is so brittle. The tap water has gotten worse and our hair has gotten drier. So those two combinations right there are causing us to come out the sink not as clean as we think. You doing okay?
Shoot, I forgot what conditioner was since you don't touch it.
See, and it's crazy because I used to use it. You know what I'm saying? I used to sit every single client under a hooded dryer. Shoot, I used to do 20 minutes because I felt the longer you sit up underneath this heat, the softer your hair is going to be. That's bullshit. Because as soon as I'd rinse that conditioner off anybody's hair, whether you was white or black, your hair is tangled. I could say this loud in this whole building. After you wash, rinse conditioner out, the hair is tangled. That's backwards practice. It's supposed to be smooth, soft, no tangles, no snags, no hair loss. But yet we got all three of them going on after we rinse conditioner out.
Sure do.
If the world wants to keep ignoring that and acting like that don't bother them, hey, I get it. We're all into different things, and we all have a different mindset when it comes to hair. And I realize I'm very different, and my clients love it.
I remember I used to sleep with conditioner in my hair.
Me too.
Did you used to do that? Yeah.
Me too.
Thinking that you was gonna wake after you rinse it out, your hair gonna
My
be
hair
nice
is gonna
and
be soft.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I
Yeah.
mean, it was only
I
soft
put
while
the-
the conditioner was wet.
Put the cap on and everything.
Man, I did too. It was even like a strategy. Behind the chair, I purposely would leave traces of conditioner in the hair. Like I purposely was not trying to rinse all them chemicals out the hair. And now that I know what I know, and that's you only gonna do that when you ain't got no knowledge. When you ain't got no chemistry knowledge, you're gonna be like, ooh. But when you got chemistry knowledge, you're gonna be like, ooh. What are we doing?
Mhm.
Are we trying to keep struggling? And I tell everybody, the only individual that really thinks and feels you need conditioner is ones that were born into it. I was not born into conditioner. When I first got trained on my first hairstyle, conditioner wasn't even on the market. The service was called a shampoo, blow dry, press, and curl. We didn't use no conditioner. The hooded dryer was used to dry the hair, period. We didn't have no plastic baggies on the head, and we didn't have no conditioner. Key point here, no one had any hair loss issues here in Denver. All that didn't start until all these products surfaced. Gels, edge controls, foams. We might have had some setting lotion, maybe some hairspray back in the day, and a couple jars of Blue Magic. You know what I'm saying? But that's maybe some pink lotion, but that's it. It's as far as it went. And there was really nothing wrong with our hair back then because I was doing hair. Everybody had a head full of hair, even old women that didn't do their hair frequently had help. You know what I'm saying? Had a head full of hair.
Thick.
Yes. Yes. That's why we did roller sets. Because it was determined then, like, whew, it's too difficult to try to handle all this hair by hand. So you kind of cheat a little bit, roll it around a roller, swap it with some setting lotion, and sit you like here, go over there, all that hair. And you sit under the dryer until God knows how long. I used to hate that part.
Oh my God, that
Woo.
was the worst.
Me and you both go check the roller and you're still damp, like, So irritating.
Ooh, I'm starting to feel it a little bit.
You get hot? Let me turn on this Bertha.
Come on, Bertha. I love Bertha.
I know. Cool you down. I do too. I would never be able to even work in here with this worship. Like I said.
You sure know how to take care of
It's called hair care. You don't do all this when you just hairstyling. You could care less about a client hitting a hot flash. That's on her. All right, Aaron. He's like you, like I like black girls so much and hot. All right, hot, cleaner. sorry, this little young lady that moved into my old room. That room is an inferno in the summer. Ooh, she comes. About to let y'all watch me up close and personal. Y'all want to watch Holistic Scalp Detox up close? I'm the only person that does all this going alive. I know they'd be like, she be doing the most.
If you got something to do, your little clip-on thing. Your phone will stay on that good.
It's the magnets.
Oh, okay. Always coming up with something new.
Alright, so you all are now watching a scalp detox on a holistic level. My scalp detoxes are totally different than what the rest of the world is doing because I exfoliate. You see how her skin is pink right there? I increase blood flow, which no shampoo can do in the world. No product can increase the blood flow. And my research study shows that the buildup is still there after you rinse the shampoo off. So this is something that I did as a child. No beauty school did not teach me how to do this. My mother taught me how to do this. I just decided to implement it into my service. And it's the beginning of the MYWater experience now. Yeah, that's not working. I can tell that's not working, y'all. It's like shaking, shaking, and shaking, and shaking, and shaking, and shaking, and shaking. I grew up doing this as a child. A lot of Indian-blooded individuals agree that they had this done as a child, especially if you're my age. If you're 50 or older, you have this done when you was a child. Only if you were born later on in life did this miss you, because I don't know what made us stop doing it. I know what made my mom stop doing it, but I don't know what made individuals stop scratching their scalps. This is just like the brushing of your teeth. Your fingers ain't enough. Doing this, that's like getting in the tub and do like this. And we know we ain't washed the head in days upon days. So using your fingers, that's how you wash a mannequin. One in fake dummies.
My mom taught us to do her hair like this.
Exactly. We just got distracted. All this stuff on TV started coming out. All these products started coming out. And we got distracted. Period. Like, ooh, let me use that. Ooh, let me stop washing my hair. Ooh, let me just use conditioner. That's like getting in the shower and using some oil. Yeah, you got in the shower and you did something, but make it make sense. You know, oil don't remove nothing. I love getting my scalp done. It's either, I don't even want to wash my hair no more. I just want to scratch my scalp. Scratch my scalp and trim my ends. That's all I think she's going to do for me. So I'm actually loving the fact that stylists are scared to do this because everybody's running to me. I got people from Colorado Springs driving up here. I got people from Wyoming driving to me. Man, I started to call a couple of the homies like, hey, if you're looking for your clients, they're not lost. They're right here with me. They done messed around and heard about this head sex that I give.
Instead of making a left turn, they make a right turn.
They banked the corner on y'all. Somebody told me that. They was like, well, I have to come to you, Miss Tanya, because you're the only one that's going to do my scalp. She said she went and booked with somebody else that tried to tell her that they was going to detox her scalp. And she didn't use no comb and got it off. She tried to convince her she was going to do it with some product, and my client was like, and the stylist was all bothered. I know they'd be like, what does Tanya have these girls doing? Like, I'm just in here doing some effective stuff that clients really like. Makes sense. Yeah. I think it's what's wrong. This one today, she was like, okay. She was like, you're stuck with me for life. She said, I see the change. She said, I see the results already. She said, even if I didn't see growth results, she was like, my hair feels different. So I was like, well, thank you. Everybody don't want it. Everybody wants it. That's not true. Everyone's not willing to do what's required to have it. It won't be different. Yeah, it's more in the soggy state today, so it's harder to get up to. That should make it a little harder. I'm learning how to get it up. Get it up and get it off. Get it up and get it off. Get it up and get it off. I love turning the scalp pink. I remember I struggled with that for a while. I didn't know how to get it all up. Like this scenario you have is harder than the dandruff, regular dandruff. So I kind of just leave it. I don't understand why it's still white. And now that I go on a slow one, it's right back and forth. It's up faster. It's not. Turn Big Bertha off till you hit another hot flash. Just let me know.
I still got baby Bertha.
Baby Bertha. What's up, Wayne? From London? I see you, London. I want to go to London. Will you send for me? I'll be good. I'm not high maintenance or nothing. I just want to come and scratch some scalps. Make your feet curl up. Are y'all into scalp care over in London? Or do you all ignore it as well and just go straight to the shampoo bowl? That's not what we're supposed to do. When caring for the hair, you're supposed to care for the scalp first. You know, it's just like plant care, everybody. It really is. The same analogy applies. There's a lot of individuals that wonder why their plants are not growing, and it's because they're probably not following all three care steps, which is watering the dirt, pruning the ends, and giving it adequate, not just some sunlight, adequate UV rays. Well, when it comes to healthy hair, that's not a hairstyle or a service. It's a lifestyle. A lot of individuals don't understand what the shampoo, blow dry, and what really the silk press culture is all about. It is not a hairstyle. It's something you do often, frequently. You brush your hair, you wrap it. There's so many things that you do that you don't do when you get a hairstyle. So it's a totally different road than the hairstyle road. Some individuals think caring for their hair is hard. I get that because it is a daily effort that has to be had. You got to protect it at night when you sleep. You got to, again, brush the scalp every night. So, but I think that somebody would say that it's hard only because their hair is unmanageable. Once you start using MYWater Beauty Solution instead of conditioner, your hair is going to forever be softer. And that's what we're all after when we're using the conditioner. And MYWater going to have your hair soft even after it dries. And conditioner's not doing that for our wavy hair. Maybe it's doing it for the white folks, but it ain't doing that for us. And we need to start embracing that and not being afraid to tell the truth. Like, yeah, this conditioner ain't really doing what it should be doing to our hair. And then you don't have to use my product. Just try shampoo and hair without conditioner. Do you think your hair is going to fall out or something? You'd be surprised. Your hair is actually going to feel better. MYWater is just going to keep it soft longer. That's all. You don't use my product, you're not going to have any longevity with your softness. So many people try to say that this causes sores. This don't, client, does this hurt ever?
No.
Ever?
Good. It always feels good.
Feels good.
I want to go to sleep.
Yes, most clients do. I be in my feelings when y'all fall asleep. So I'm kind of ready to talk to her. It's the best thing outside of sex. Or getting a back massage. It feels real good. Now we make our way to the bowl. When you hair care and you're doing holistic hair care, shampooing is step number 2, not 1. Not the first. It is not the first. Now, how did I do this yesterday? No, I didn't do it like that. Maybe I did it like that. Yep.
really like it either.
Come on back so we can use this nasty tap water for our wetting and our rinsing. Y'all know how contaminated tap water is? It got all kind of chemicals in it. It got all kind of saw-like remnants like metals and rust. I didn't know that. Beauty school surely didn't go have a chapter about the tap water in the book. Okay, so what was perfect? Said perfect. So I'm gonna use the contaminated tap water that I have 2 filters on, so filters don't do nothing that we think it's doing. They're not doing nothing anymore. Tap water has become so hard over the years, and it's constantly changing. Every time you see a new house or apartment building getting built in your community, you can just say out loud, there goes the neighborhood, because the tap water is getting more hard and more heavy. If you're a real hair colorist, you see this because you notice how hair color ain't coming out as easy as it used to. It's the tap water changing. All right, y'all, so let's dive in. First step, I'm using Silk Elements Neutralizing Shampoo. Why? Because your booty's dry. That's why. Wait up. Because it's the most effective cleanser. Besides, I'm smart enough to know that she has a whole bunch of flakes all throughout her head that I just lifted off her scalp. So to use a moisture shampoo was proven in my research study to leave flakes in the hair, and I don't like that. I'm very picky and particular, which is why I think my clients like me, because I'm not willing to do a lot of things to the hair. So because I know that my client has gone 14 days without washing her hair, that's a long time. Plus, I just lifted and removed her seborrheic dermatitis from her scalp. So I definitely need to strip. Duh. That's like going 2-3 days without taking a bath and you just gonna get in the shower with some oil. It's not gonna cleanse you at all. Plus, this shampoo gives a squeaky clean effect. I asked a master stylist today earlier. He was doing a relaxer, and I asked him, I said, after you rinse the relaxer out, is the hair supposed to squeak? And he gave me that I don't have the answer reply, which was, I don't understand what you're asking. Just say, I don't know. You're like, I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'd have been like, yeah, hair is supposed to squeak after you've thoroughly cleansed it. It ain't supposed to be smooth. I didn't know that either because I was so busy using moisture shampoos, thinking that that was doing something, when all that was doing was just covering and coating my hair. I didn't realize that. Then I had to do the research to realize and wonder why so many women of color was trying to convince me that if we washed our hair frequently, it was going to damage it. Like, don't you strip your face every day? The answer to that is yeah. So why would you think that that's going to damage your hair? Then I was like, oh, because it made your hair feel funny. That's different. That's way different. That means you're not using the neutralizer properly. Hi, Rachel. Hi, it's my love. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. Happy Friday. Today, I'm doing a natural headed woman Hey, y'all, what does natural mean to y'all? Can y'all all post what natural hair means to you? I bet you we're going to have a bunch of different results. I'm good, Rachel. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm using the proper tool that any wavy-headed individual that knows you didn't wash your hair yesterday should be using on the scalp. Thank you, Rachel. Can you post what does natural hair mean to you, Rachel? Because it confused me the whole time. I was always confused, and the bushes just like, what does it mean? Like, what are they talking about? Then I took my daughter and my nieces to the natural when I have no perm. No chemicals. Thank you, Melissa. Alrighty, we got it going. Anybody else? Aaron, what you think? What does natural hair mean? Listen, ladies. So me and the girls went to the natural hair show in Atlanta, Georgia, because, I live there part-time. And we decided I was teaching them how to do research. And the way you do research is you ask a whole bunch of different people the same question. And what you do is you identify the commonalities, okay? The commonalities are what everybody or what more than one body said. The things that maybe one person said, those tend to be what's called the opinionated statements. But if like 3 people said that salt is white and you got 2 saying it's pink, it's probably white and it got turned pink along the way. So we're walking around and, we're just asking people, what does the word natural hair mean to you? And we got all kind of different answers. Ooh, Rachel, I go to all of them, especially in Georgia. I be at them because those be the best shopping opportunities. Products be cheap. Oh, I be ready. I go in there with a suitcase. Forget a bag. I need a suitcase. But listen, some of the results or the answers that I was getting included your own hair. Some individuals down south view natural hair as being your own hair. Then we had some of them southern men saying that natural hair meant no chemicals. But that even confused me because I was like, what you mean no chemicals? There's chemicals in the tap water and there's chemicals in shampoo and there's chemicals way more in the conditioner. So what do you mean no chemicals in your hair? And then most people got their grays covered with hair color. That's a chemical. Hair color is a chemical, y'all. But we had all these different answers. And it was cool to me because I was like, talk about perspective. So when some people say natural, some people just mean that's their own hair and they got all kind of chemicals in it, Rachel. Yeah. See, because that's what I thought. I thought it meant no chemicals. That's when anytime that word natural was involved, you should sell your MYWater at the hair show. Nope. No, thank you. I will never, Cornelius, sell my product again at a hair show. I have a website. Now, maybe people, I shouldn't have said that. I don't got time for that. That's what hair shows, vending is for. Somebody that's not busy with the service business. Y'all know I run 2 businesses. And I'm very busy, as you see, with my service business is cracking. So, Miss Penny, I really don't want my product selling too fast because if it was to blow up right now, I might fold, and I don't want that. Maybe once, these clients, for whatever reason, stop wanting to book with me, maybe at that point, I'll push the product at a hair show, but I'm good. Forget that. That's a lot of work. Plus, it would have to be a real professional hair show because I tried to be a part of a natural hair show in Atlanta, Georgia. They are super extraordinarily unprofessional, and I couldn't handle it. So I pulled out. Me and my team. I had a whole team, had staff and everything. And you could tell they didn't care. All they care about is who's paying them for the booths and the space. They didn't care what you were selling. They don't care if it's some gasoline in a bottle. So I told them, nah, I'm good. I'm good. And Jackie Joyner, who is the owner of the natural or the person over it, Didn't even call me to find out why. Because if they ever call me again, guess what? I'm going to hit them in their pockets. If they dare. I'm going to be like, mm-mm. Have y'all changed your business structure? And are y'all paying attention? Look, they sent me a template of an email and didn't even have the decency to change my name. That's so unprofessional and raggedy. I can't see straight. That also was a red flag that showed me I ain't never did that before. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Penny, it was wild. It was real wild. Let me tell y'all the whole story so y'all can go tell it. So y'all hope they can come say, no, it's true. Sure. So when you become, mind you, you have to apply. You have to be chosen and selected to be an educator. It's different to be a vendor. So I was selected as an educator first. Their compensation or their way to pay me was to give me a booth. So even at the door, I was like, I don't want a booth, but okay. So it'd be some foolery along the way. So, all right, I'm down, you know, because I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie. I think I turned a couple cartwheels in the living room type stuff. So I'm telling everybody like, oh my God, I've been selected as an educator. I'm going to Atlanta, right? So at the time, I'm working with a dope marketing manager, who did an amazing job at getting my portal set up. Okay. There's always a topic that you have to already have a curriculum written for. You can't just apply to be an educator and you don't have a curriculum. So I already had my curriculum for scalp detoxing. Okay. I've already certified stylists with the detox. So I'm like, bet, we're gearing up. We done did the YouTube video. We done got the promotional marketing materials ready to go. And then all of a sudden I get this email one day because Taliha Wahi decided to go through my Instagram page, okay? Because I find this out later on. And she see I know how to work the Marcel iron, okay? Clearly something that impressed her. But what wasn't sexy is she then thought that she could come to me, and thought that I was some little Barney Foo-Foo, and thought that she was gonna change my entire curriculum? No, so I had to call a meeting. I was so confused. How do you do that? You've already accepted and approved me. You're getting ready to drop the marketing materials on your website. And now you coming to me talking about, can I change my curriculum and come train on Marcel's? Talking about, I didn't know you knew how to do the Marcel's. So I held a meeting. I'm like, does this woman expect us to uproot everything we just did? And that hurt my feelings, y'all. Hurt my feelings. It was about 6 weeks worth of work went down the drain. So I was like, nah. No, I won't be changing my curriculum because that's not what I've hired my staff for. They didn't understand that. I guess they thought that I was some unprofessional black brand or black person with a product that's not legally protected and structured. So I was like, we gotta quit. We gotta draw. We gotta come out. And I did. I quit and said thanks, but no thanks. So Rachel, Penny, I got my own websites. As you know, Penny, I got two. The only time you need to go to a hair show is when you don't got your own and you need that third party. You know what I'm saying? I mentor stylists on how to get your own so that you're not being used by organization event people. You know what I'm saying? Because they getting their money. Anybody want to make some real money, go into it, go get you a spot, and then call for vendors. And then don't charge a lot, just charge $50 because you know they ain't gonna make their money back, so you ain't gonna really get in trouble. If you don't charge too much, can't nobody complain, huh? It's not what's up. But you just watched me give her an amazing hydration treatment, and the way her hair feels is how it should feel after conditioner. But we're done in the bowl. And now she can go on back over to the chair because we don't do the hooded dryer or nothing. No plastic baggies or none of that.
Actually,
We don't
I
do
had just moved off.
She said she was asleep. She was almost asleep, y'all. So no, Miss Penny, I'm so different. It's ridiculous. A lot of people do not like how different I am because everything I do makes sense. And I'm extremely experienced. I've been running business for 18 years. And so some people I think that I'm new to a lot of stuff. Till they really start working with me. Then they're like, ooh, this woman is a little educated. She kind of knows what she's talking about. And people don't like that. People don't like you to be educated and knowledgeable. They want you to be a little stupid. So y'all know what it is. Using my atomizer is how I apply oil in here. I would never apply oil by my hands ever again. That's a great way to waste it. Number one, wherever you put your hands first is where all that oil ended up. And you're going to fly through it that way too. You're going to use way more than you need. With this atomizer, it lightly applies. That's the biggest complaint of clients today. She weighed me down. She used too much product. She used too much serum in my hair. My hair wasn't even moving. That's not what's up. Stylists don't be understanding the result of what you did in the chair because you're not checking with your client and asking them, like, how was all that spritz I used? Did it flake up on you, client? Was you able to even wrap it that night? What happened? So as you can see, I'm completely combing through non-relaxed hair is what we call it in here. And she's high density. She ain't no thin-headed chick. So I realized beauty school had me wasting a whole bunch of time by what? Wrapping her, putting a whole bunch of chemicals on her. Look, a whole bunch of chemicals on her, slap her and slop her, and then put some wrap around her and put her under the dryer. That's a whole waste of a whole nother hour. I'ma just get my Silverbird 2000 watt. I'ma grab a pick, not a brush. Watch the time. I'ma blow her out in 10 minutes or less. Oh, and by the way, there ain't gonna be no smoke in the room either. Because brushes be snagging wavy hair. You ain't noticed all the hair that be in the brush? I don't be having no hair in the pick. So see, I'm different. I pay attention to what's more effective. And I've done a lot of research studies. And the research proved that them brushes be straight breaking hair. They're stupid damaging. So I'm with this pick all day. And I would prove it to anyone. And then watch how much faster. Do you not see me not having to part or clip her hair out the way or nothing? Show you, all right, Miss Penny. You can't even blow dry through mannequin hair like this. Even white girl hair be tangled. That's how healthy I got my client's hair. And I can blow dry without watching. Can y'all like the live, please? I really would appreciate it if you just like the live. I'm that guy. She like the live? Mind you, her hair never looked like this when we used conditioner. Even when we used a relaxer, it never blew out this straight. Never. So I'll never go back to relaxers and conditioner. Y'all can keep that. Thank you for the time. That was 8 minutes. I got the fastest blowout time in the world. Listen, this is a part of the service that another stylist wouldn't dare show y'all. Because they be struggling. White folks don't even blow dry their hair that fast. I know this for a fact. I got the fastest blowout time in the world. If anybody is smart, you put me on stage at the next hair show. Call Varner Brothers and tell them I know a girl can blow out black hair without a relaxer in 8 minutes, and it was short. All right, now it's time to party. I use the gold, all gold clippers, plus I got the gold trimmers, plus I got this little bougie one I just got. You show me anything gold, I'm gonna buy it. Give me that. Give me that. So with this client here, I use the 1/2 incher guard. And listen, I ain't no barber, but my clients be having me barbering all the time. I don't understand it, but okay, here we go. Is that okay?
Yep.
Right on. Ooh, I know y'all noticed my gold brush too. Almost all my tools is gold. I even got gold duckbill clips. Oops. I ain't seen nobody with the all gold duckbills. All right. Let's go. Now she does this because she's a high density woman. She gets hot a lot. So all this hair she used to have on her head got on her nerves. We decided years ago we gonna keep this close and we gonna keep this side close. In an effort to keep her a little cooler. She's always loved an asymmetrical hairstyle. So it's gonna be short on one side and this side gonna be like ooh, ooh. Oh, I have to be silly. I'm an only child, so I've never had a sister or brother, you know, to entertain me. So I've always had to entertain myself. And I would much rather be happy and acting silly than all grumpy and mean acting. I know a lot of women that are grumpy and mean.
Mad for no reason.
I think they be having reasons. I did the research. They probably mad at that dude that they caught cheating or something, or mad at that girl keep taking her clients or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But they be having reasons, that's for sure. Just not happy with themselves, you know. So I'm taking my pencil to go around and get these shorter strands that are along this area, because, you know, I'm very, very, very particular. So I need all hair straight, not just the longest strand straight. I need them all. So I use this pencil to go around here like this, like that. And then y'all gonna watch me get down. Y'all wanna watch me get down? Type yes if you wanna watch me get down. Without using no heat protectant. Look, I'm already not using no conditioner. I didn't put nothing on her hair but some secret sauce that I be using. And you notice it's clear. It's not yellow. Man, trying to tell you. And I'm prepared to train anybody that wants to come get it. Plays out, I shouldn't talk like that. If you're ready to increase your earning potential and maximize your clientele base, or maximize your earning potential and triple your clientele base, go on to my link down in the description and book your 30-minute consult so that I can get on the phone with you and find out what exactly you need help with. Because you may already know how to work the Marcel. You may already know how to, give a difference between a haircut and a hair trim, you know? What's up, Queen? Uh-oh, Queen. Queen? Why was your message retracted? Yes, girl, I would like to see you get down. Just saying, I'm about to get down, girl. Go get you some water. I didn't say coffee or no darn tea. We need to start drinking more water. But here I go. Here I go. Uh-oh. All right, so all you're gonna watch me use is this right here, and I ain't about to spray nothing on her hair. Nothing. So many individuals swear. I mean, they swear that you gotta use a heat protectant. You don't have to spray nothing. That if you use MYWater Beauty Solution. Now, if you're still using conditioner, you know the hair feels a little funky. So yeah, at that point, you probably gonna have to use some stuff. I get on this side, y'all, because I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you, Slaughter. Boop. And then y'all gonna watch me do this one pass action too. And I ain't even using a ceramic. You okay? Good. Just that one pass, like so. Ooh. Did y'all not just see that go down like that, just like that? Ooh, y'all want to see that? Do me do that again? Let me get down again. Let me come up here and get down. And Slaughter, watch this skill set. You see this girl not putting nothing down. She got the clips. She got the comb and the flat iron in her hand. Look, and she gonna go in the drawer and get another clip without putting anything down. Telling you guys, I'm a showstopper. See, now we too long for this one. So now I'm switching to this one. And only somebody that addicted to Marcel's clap plug-ups. I'm the only person to do this. It's a habit. It's a habit. It's a habit. It's a habit. 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 Whoop. Over that way. There you go. There you go. Oh, I'm excited because I'm headed to Beverly Hills, y'all. Yup. I got this one client that has hired me to do her hair at an awards ceremony in Beverly Hills. I know. This upcoming Thursday, and I'm so excited. Ooh, they're gonna be impressed by me. Come back over here. Now I gotta come back over here. Y'all see me getting down with that one pass and how her hair now looks all of a sudden like it's weave? Be looking like a 27 piece up off in here. And y'all seen it go down live. Y'all seen her hair wet, so she don't gotta relax her. Shoot. I'm not spraying nothing. I ain't freezing her hair like I was taught to do. Like, that is so dangerous and unnecessary. Because now I know how to give this result without using all that stuff. Oh, now I'm ready to teach y'all how to do it too. And your clients, the bigger part to this ain't really about y'all. It's about getting these clients. You want them addicted to you. My clients are addicted to me. Yes, we are. All right, now I'm about to start swooping it. Y'all know how to do them swoops? I'm about to show you. About to show you. About to show you. Gotta make my partings first, and I make clean partings. I be seeing all this free grabbing that be going on in the industry. And I'm an old school chick, so I still like neat partings. You know, like that. You know. Now we're gonna start swooping it. Now that I'm on top of the curvature of the bone, you now begin creating the feathered effect by sliding the barrel out at the ends, which creates them to go, I call it to the side. It creates the swoop effect, like right here, like swoop, like that. Then you come over here, take a little bit of the old in with the new, so you don't miss no hairs in between. Get that root. Then you come on down, and you come on down, and then you slide it to the left. So whoop. Might sometimes gotta stick that comb up off in there to really get that whoop. Get that swoop. Swap, swap. Oh wow. Trying to mess up the live. Y'all didn't tell me the battery. So whoop. Everybody's commenting on it. Shoot. Gotta do the song. What? This is just a small indication of how much fun you have when you get trained by me. We don't be in here all serious and tense. We be in here laughing, having fun, learning, leveling up. That's what we be doing in here. I'm gonna stick this comb in here so I can get the perfect soap. Woo! There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And guess what? This client right here, this short-haired, known relaxer type chick right here, she don't gotta put no flat iron to her hair. Say it louder.
Nope.
She said nope. Say it again.
Nope.
Nope. We don't do all that. So what? You don't be putting no heat on your hair, girl?
I sure don't. The only heat that goes in my hair is when I come here every 2 weeks.
So hold up. So your hair was that straight when you walked in, and you ain't washed it?
Nope.
Did it stay that straight when you had a relaxer?
Nope.
No? She said nope. I have to admit too, so I used to have a relaxer in my hair here in Denver, Colorado. And the whole 16 years that I was just not wearing them, but I was offering them too, the hair never moved. It was never soft. If anybody is going to try to sit out there in YouTube land and say, oh, the hair is all soft and it's better when we relax it, okay, that's what's up. You can think whatever you want. But anybody got any real sense notices that there's something wrong, terribly wrong, after we rinse that relaxer out. It's stiff. You can't comb through it. You got to put a half a bottle of oil on it just to get the comb through it. Sure. Look like you got to call the fire department during the blowout because there's so much smoke in the room.
And you know, I was one that was addicted to relaxers.
Uh-oh, say that louder. You was what?
When I came here, I was addicted to relaxers.
She said she was addicted to relaxers. That means that she thought she couldn't live without one. Till she met me. And I mean, I entertained her for about 2-3 retouches, and then I finally gave her the business, and I was like, you know, you don't need a relaxer. She was like, girl, what? I was like, you don't need a relaxer. I can get your hair straight without one.
And I trusted you.
And she said, bet. Because I think she was just like,
whatever.
I just did. You should have seen the lips I did. But so I told her, let me have it. Let me have at it. Let me just do it one time when you think you need your retouch.
And people actually think I have a relaxer in my head every time I leave here.
Yep, everybody thinks she got a relaxer. Hold on, y'all ain't really seeing the business. I gotta make sure y'all watching the business. Can y'all see the business from what? No. No. What about right there? What about right there? What about right there? What about right there? No. There. No. There. There, huh? See, my fault, y'all. One day I'll make enough money to hire me a videographer that can just come hang out with me all day and just capture content for me, but I don't got it like that. And plus I be doing so many clients. Not everybody's cool with, you know, sharing their space. But them relaxers, nobody needs a relaxer. Not booking with me, you don't. No. I mean, her hair looks fake. It looks like we put like a 27 piece in it. Shake your head. Oh, no, I never did that when we had a relaxer. But it's okay if you want to keep using conditioner and letting the tap water dry into your client's hair. That's okay. But they probably gonna start noticing that their hair just ain't right because the tap water ain't rinsing all traces of that conditioner off of our hair. So it's causing our hair to get a little frizzy and brittle. So many individuals, I think they think their hair is like supposed to be like that. Like, no, no. Get that part open. Gotta swoop. There we go. There we go. Now I'm about to take this the other way so it's not sticking out. I figured that out a couple years ago. Like, that don't look right when I go that way. So now I take it that way first. Then this one overlaps with a so whoop. I know next door they're like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
Y'all see me getting down with the one pass? Y'all know y'all be having to do 5 and 6 passes, especially if it was short hair like this. Getting that so whoop going on. And I do this to her whole head, and it's so pretty. By the time I get done, look like a tidal wave in her butt and in her head. Like a whole ocean, and just it came up and went shoo. All right, now we're gonna start. I get that right there. I gotta get that right there. Oh, it has to be perfect. Perfect. Now I can start swooping this side. Watch me work it, y'all. Watch me work it. Watch me work it. These titanium plates are the business. Have y'all ever used titanium plates? Or are y'all still using ceramic and tourmaline plates? Because, boy, these titaniums, I thought I was doing the business with ceramic. No. Ceramic makes you work so much harder. It's almost ridiculous. Ridiculous. So shiny, but not greasy. It's not greasy and heavy or nothing. That's what's nice about using MYWater in place of conditioner. The quality of the hair is so much better when you hydrate, when you do hydration compared to moisturization. It's gonna be 80 degrees next week.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
No, I almost felt it too.
Did y'all see me do that? So woo! Oh, I would never use Opalex. Cornelius, read the ingredient list. There's alcohol in the majority of those bottles. Plus, Opalex is a white girl product. I don't know what we be doing with thinking everything is for us. Oh, some things was not designed for black hair, and Opalex is one of them. That's a white girl product. You know, just like Paul Mitchell. That was made for white people type hair, you know? There's a reason there's alcohol in it. We're not supposed to really be letting the last product or bottle we use have alcohol in it to touch our hair, because the climate, if you're in a dry one, is going to dry it and make it stiff and brittle. So I had a client, Penny, who she claims that she put some Opalex conditioner in her hair before she had come in here. And then she decided to sign up for a hair color service, cover her grays. Her hair started falling out. And like I told her, we had did the color service. That was not the first time, but that was the first time she tried that Opalex. And she knew it. She knew that it was the Opalex that collided, because we never had that result before. So, Penny, I'm the type of woman, if I see one person struggle with something, I'm not about to do it on another client. I don't care how much money they got. That's where I'm different. The answer is no, we're not doing that. Like, let's use the shampoo I have instead. We gonna detox this scalp first. So woo! Did y'all see that? She loves how it looks. I do too. It ain't just her. I be loving it too. I told you I was gonna do this in an hour and a half, right? Well, I lied, because it's been an hour and 33 minutes, but I'm almost done. So now for this front part, I do it a little different. So then I take this section, and then I'm going to swoop over her forehead. And watch how pretty this is about to be, y'all. Cause we sit here counting our blessings. Ain't no need for relaxers in our lives. The enemy said that you need it. They lied. Cause we're protected by MYWater. Protected by MYWater and God. Lord have mercy. Ain't this hair pretty? That's my 30-minute timer. You see how I'm starting to swoop the bang too? That just sets it off. And y'all notice I didn't even do no shear work today. That's only because I did it last time I saw her. I cut quite a bit of hair off and cut her back, which I do ever so often. She don't have to ask for it. It's what I automatically do because I see she needs it. But, you know, I hair care. I don't hairstyle. Hairstyle is when you're doing exactly what the client said. Nothing more, nothing less. When you hair care, you do a whole bunch of stuff for the client that the client did not ask you to do. Come look at me. So she doesn't have to ask me to clean up her sides. I already know she needs that every single time. I already tried to get by without doing it, and she gets too bushy. So now I know I just got to do it every single time I see her. Her ends. No client has ever paid me for my shear work. I do give it away for free. Why? Because I do it when I feel like it. That's why. That's what care providers do. They don't charge you for what they feel you need. So it's not an option in here. My clients can't come in here and be like, oh, I don't need a trim. I'd be like, you don't what? I beg to differ. And then I show them their ends. Like, girl, look.
Look, you see, I keep quiet. So you know what you're doing.
She says she keeps quiet because she know I know what I'm doing. And you know what's so crazy? She ain't gonna let me to touch this when I get done.
Nope.
She wants me to leave it just like that. So we leave it just like that. Pretty, huh? She will let me do the back. So I do the back just to make sure it's perfectly fluffed. Oh, it feels like butter. It really does. But that front, she don't want me touching that front. Thank you very much, Dr. Teresa. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. Can y'all like the live now? Dang. Y'all be hella watching, but y'all don't like my lives. I'm all done with y'all. Y'all be tight with the likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you. What's up, Detroit? I just did some short hair at 3.5 hours. Whew. Easy peasy.
I would say that was still like an hour and a half, but we started a little late.
That is true. You need some hold?
Yes, please.
Let me sit back down. So she wants some hold. This is what I use. I couldn't wait to show y'all, and I'm matching. Me and my product is matching today.
And it doesn't make it hard either.
It don't flake, so I used to use Pump It Up. Pump It Up is the most dangerous, most hardening, stiffening, and I never knew really what it was doing to my clients till I started doing the research. And clients be like, Tanya, I can't even comb through my hair once I get home. I didn't know that because the whole time I was styling, I never thought to check on the client before she got home. After she got home. This will still allow her to brush through it, yet it's now in place to where if she hits some wind outside,
It still blow.
it'll blow, but she'll still have her form. Everything will still be in place. Shake it again. Perfect. The front. Still soft. Now we done. Looks like a weed. Looks like a 27 piece. That's what's up. You don't even know your secret.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Girl, I'm building edges.
Oh my goodness.
It's working. No. I just I be on some business shit.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you more.
I will see you in a couple weeks. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody.
She'll be back in too. I'm staying here.
So silly. Thank you, baby. All right.
Alrighty, I'll see you back in
All
two.
right. Yeah.
Alrighty. Give me a second. That was so easy. Man, compared to what beauty school taught me. So simple. So fast. That was $140 right there. Man. Well, the next one, she ain't with all this. Some of my clients are bougier than me. And they don't be every woman that got money, they don't all be with this social media stuff. So I do ask each client, bye. Thank you for sticking around. Make sure you subscribe before you get out of here so you know the next time. Make sure you hit the bell too. Because I usually go live on the weekends in here on Fridays and Saturdays. My scalp is itching. Oh, let me get my brush. So when your scalp itches, you should be using, feels so good, this amazing scalp brush. It's like a toothbrush for your teeth. Oh, yeah, it's like head sex. It's like a head vibrator. Yes. Because did y'all know that it's your sweat that's causing your head to itch? It's the salt in your sweat that once the salt dries, it turns into a corrosive and irritates your skin. No, Rachel, is for real. That's true. Ugh. Ooh. It feels so good. And once you start, it's hard to stop. Not about making your own shampoo. Yep, I did it before, Panilla. She's kind of late. I made my own product line back in 2016. I had my own shampoo, had my own conditioner. The conditioner was called Liquid Crack. But it started making everybody's head shed. I am different, Panilla. Some people just use stuff to be using it. I need to find out what it did that day, what it did on day 2. I need to know what's it doing on day 10. Some other people that I know, they move too fast, Penny, just be using a bunch of stuff. I'm going to make it make sense. I'm going to see if it's good or not. I pay attention to the results so that I can actually say, no, because that did this, this, and that. Or, ooh, we doing this because that did this. So making my own shampoo is very difficult. There's so many people in the world trying to do it. And one thing that I learned is that these companies, Penny, does not give us the ingredient amounts. So you can go buy these ingredients all you want on these bottles. And this is where I get people because they don't think I have any sense or knowledge. Even if you did go get every single 30 chemicals that are in the bottle of shampoo, because there do be about 25 to 30 chemicals in a bottle of shampoo, you don't know how much they use, Penny. How you really gonna make the shampoo if you don't know how much they use? Because this is something, it ain't the FDA. The cosmeceutical industry is nothing like the FDA. The FDA will tell you how much of flour to use, how much salt to use, right? Imagine if we was out here making food and didn't know how much flour versus how much salt. People was using 3 cups of salt in a pinch of flour. Be a jacked up cake, huh? Well, that's kind of half the reason why our hair, so many people's hair is, struggling. Dr. Teresa, I got so much knowledge, it's ridiculous, really, because my skin is brown. I guess only white people supposed to have this much knowledge. Only white people supposed to have chemistry knowledge. Only white people supposed to have climate knowledge, and I got both. So I know it trips up a lot of individuals because I see how people look at me and they look at the color of my skin and they're like, how she know? How she know chemistry? Cause I studied it, y'all. All y'all gotta do is read and you'll learn the same thing. Dang. Like, dang. Everybody darn near noosing me. I got so many women of color noosing me because I'm asking y'all to stop using conditioner. That's crazy. I'm not asking you to add another bottle. I'm asking you to try it without it. Dang. Everybody, what? What? She must be uneducated. No, you must be uneducated because conditioner is not needed. Plus, it's a product for white people's hair. It's a controlling agent. It controls their static clean, y'all. Somebody down south lied years ago and decided to call it a moisture treatment. I don't know why, but we all jumped into that bag of crap and started doing it too. I remember when we first heard it. Like, what is a moisture treatment? Like, moisture is outside, y'all. Moisture is free. It's in the air. It's another word for humidity. You can Google it, and it'll tell you. What's up, Jermaine? That's all it takes. Some books. I ain't been right since, Teresa. I was steadily struggling, only making like 50 or 60,000 a year, while I was steadily trying to copy the natural community. That had me confused the whole time. Had me thinking that braiding my hair for months at a time was good. I'm in Denver, Colorado. That's where I'm at. I'm in the Mile High City. The Mile High City. Where are you at, main source? Sure. Look, no questioning me. Where you at? I told you. Now you tell me. I love how healthy our hair looks. We all got the same kind of looking hair. Anybody that follows my approach, we all got the same kind of looking hair, and mine is thriving like a mug. It's getting fuller and fuller. My hair is finally past past my shoulders. I'm shitting on some of the girls. A couple dudes. Why? I had some females and some men molesting me. How you know? Unknown. And you coming on here with an unknown. You better be careful with me. Shoot. Shoot. You want me to talk about it? Because I ain't afraid to talk about my past. I'm not all embarrassed about what happened to me. I've been molested more than once by a man and a woman. Shoot. I had women. No, it wasn't my uncle, silly. Nah. No, it was my mother's boyfriend. Do you molest people? Are you a molester? Because that sure is where your mindset is at. Who asks that kind of question? Do you be touching on kids and stuff unknown? You kind of hornified? Can't get a woman your own age, so you got to go after them children's unknown, huh? No, it wasn't my cousin either. Did your cousin fondle with you? Try to play with your situation? No, you stop. You the one got it started coming in here asking them weird questions. Sure, we gonna give it all to God. I did. But it still didn't leave my head. Just because I gave it to God, Jermaine, didn't mean it left my thoughts because they're still there. But God has it. You know, I'm holistic. I ain't gonna act like I forgot about it. No, I still remember what happened. Come on, man. Shoot. No, unknown, you're sick because you're the one that came into someone's life asking them, do they molest people? Who does that? You must be dehydrated. Are you drinking enough water? Probably not. And that's why your pineal gland is processing the way it's processing. But I would like to work with, no, we going to keep up your topic. You the one that brought it up. Have you molested anyone before? Or have you been preyed on? Have you been the prey? Or are you the predator? And don't be trying to shoot the topic off. You the one that brought it up. Yeah, Jesus loves you too, even when you popping into people's lives asking them if they're been molested. Jesus loves you too. And I want you to drink more water. I do. Thank you for distracted my mindset. I just did a job up in Fort Collins. Yes, I got clients that drive from me from Wyoming because they said don't nobody know how to do hair up there either. So she drives all the way. That's like an hour and a half drive to just come see little old me. She's in the military. There's a lot of military personnel up in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I wouldn't even entertain this foolishness. I do. Teresa, because I'm a holistic mental wellness facilitator. So I am very aware. My third eye is sharp. So those individuals, I like to disrupt them because they think that they can disrupt me. So one of the gifts that I have is I'm gonna shut you down. You see how that unknown came on here and wanted to change the topic and the subject and everything? I know how to get into your head and make you think about what you just said or what you just did. I'm a real holistic practitioner. Deuces. You almost got removed, so thank you for being mature and exiting stage on your own. That's best instead of being physically removed. You know what I'm saying? Um, Professor C, Matthew 6:33. What does it say? Because I don't memorize. I'm Baptist. I was raised Baptist, so I didn't memorize the book. I just didn't really do the cold that well. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. I love the cold. Um, we're now upon this hot season, and I don't like it, especially now that I'm 50. I don't really like being hot. You know what I'm saying? I prefer to be cold, you know. But what's really cracking here in Denver is everyone is under this pandemic of hair loss here. And most are acting like they really don't see it because most are either hiding their hair under a wig or a lot of grown women here are wearing braids. When braids was for kids here back in the 80s and the 90s. And then in the year 2000, grown women started braiding their hair. Um, and that's because they're really struggling to manage and maintain their own hair. It gets really wild and frizzy and brittle and can't get it to grow and it's falling out. So they just be to hell with it. Let me just braid it up, put a rubber band on the end and burn it. Hey, amen, Professor C. Amen. I need your gospel, your good gospel in here because I just told my dad yesterday I need help because I still got a lot of spiritual warfares that I be going through. So I clearly am not prepped to lead. I still got issues. I know a lot of individuals try to act like they're perfect. I don't. I so don't. I fart. You know what I'm saying? I might pick a booger out my nose. Some people act like they don't fart. I do. You know what I'm saying? I still kind of get trippy. I get angry. I'm normal. Some people act like they perfect. That ain't me. I don't try to act like I'm all that because I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to act like I know everything. I just know a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, got Dr. Teresa. Y'all gospel banging. I love it. Y'all get at each other. Most people don't know what's best for their hair. That is very true. That's why I decided to start going public and getting on here to collect y'all. Did y'all subscribe yet? Did y'all subscribe? And thanks for liking the live. I think this is the most likes I've gotten. There's been over 1,000 people watching this video and only got 45 likes. I should have at least 400 likes. Dang. Is there anything I'm doing wrong, y'all? Is there something I did wrong? Hello, Wayne from London. You still with me? What's up, George? Hello, Daniel. I love you. Can you like the live and subscribe, please? And thank you. Thank you, Rachel. I be trying to figure it out. Like, if I was out here using gel edge control and serum and then putting some vinegar with some rice water, I'd get a gang of likes, right? I'd be having over 300,000 likes, right? But now I notice, like, I'm in here doing good hair. And everybody just be overlooking me. I'm born and raised right here in Denver, Colorado. I was born back in 1975 to a half white and a half black dude. And really, he ain't black. My father is half white and half Creole. Imagine that. Swedish at that. My grandmother was a straight up white girl, blue eyes and everything. She just like that brown sheboygan. Then my grandmama on my mama's side, she an Indian. Y'all know about them Cherokee Indian women? They trippy. Yee. Ooh, them Cherokee women trippy. My grandmama, one of them, R.I.P. Both my grandmamas are dead now, but I got a little bit of everything in me. I'm like a mutt. I kind of wish I was a full bred. I wish I could be like, I'm an African American, or I wish I could be like, I'm black, but I'm not. I'm black. I mean, I'm Swedish, I'm Creole, I'm Cherokee Indian, and my mama got some Blackfoot in her too. So my mom is a mixed Indian, and I think that's the worst kind of Indian blooded woman you could be. It's one thing to uh-oh, I gotta change the subject. I just got the sign that they don't like the topic that I'm talking about. So let me move on. Let's talk about products and hair care because a lot of individuals, you're right, everyone. Aaron, did you see the flickering of the screen? They're mad at me because they said that I was getting too deep into truth. So I think that's my sign that I better change the subject. Change the subject because I'm monetized now. So they're definitely watching me because they paying me. So, um, I'm not sure. Because if they give me the option, Professor C, I check other. I don't know about you. Do you check black? Because I'm not black. So I check other. And if there's a line, I put mixed. I write it in mixed. And don't nobody ever call me black either because I'm not a black woman. I don't have a black owned business because I do all type of people. You feel me? I got white people up in here, Libyans, Polynesians. I got Ethiopians that come that book with me. You feel me? So I'm mixed. You feel me? That's what I am. And a cop pull me over and call me black, I'm gonna tell him I'm biracial, cop. Oh, you had three grandmamas? What do you suggest to achieve a healthy scalp? Oh, you just watched it, main source. You got to exfoliate, just like you got to exfoliate your teeth, right? Yeah, just because y'all go to the dentist doesn't mean y'all go home and stop brushing your teeth. You go home and you brush your teeth the very next day after you see the dentist. Same thing should be applying to your head. You should be giving your scalp the same exact respect and attention. It's not my fault beauty school didn't train us how to address and properly exfoliate the scalp to increase the blood flow, which generates faster hair growth rates. Didn't say nothing to us about that. I decided to implement what my mama used to do to us back in the day. You see, I was born in 75. What year was y'all born in? Professor C, how old are you? And Dr. Teresa, how old are you? Rachel, I know how old you are. Daniel, I don't have no husband. Shoot, I'm divorced. I ain't never getting married no more. Besides, I make too much money now. Marriage sounds good when you're struggling. Facts. Uh-oh, my 5 o'clock is here, y'all. So I got to go get this additional money, do this additional client, and then I'm gonna get on out of here. But I want y'all to make sure y'all subscribe, okay? Make sure y'all hit that bell and like the live because if you do, I'll come back on here tomorrow, okay? Which is Saturday, one of my busiest days of the week. And cover, let me think what time. Let me think what time. Let me think what time. Can't do it with my 9 a.m. She don't like all this live stuff. My 11 a.m. tomorrow, I may. Nope, she don't like all this live stuff either. I might. I'm gonna ask her my 11 a.m. So just check back. Make sure you hit the bell, and then you don't have to babysit me or my channel because you'll get the notification the very next time I go live. Okay. I love y'all a lot, and thanks y'all for hanging out with me today. Thank you, Rachel. I really hope I get to meet you one day. You're really a nice woman, and it seems like we're like minded. Main source, thanks for joining and hanging out with me tonight. What's up, Jeremy? Aaron, love you know I love you. I know you saw that. Get on my nerves. That's what they used to do over on TikTok before I got banned, but I used to ignore it and I would just keep dropping gems like I didn't see it. But now I'm paying attention. Clarity, sharp, sharp. All right, Buffet Michelle, Miss Tanya, you are just fine. I enjoy you talking about any subjects. Well, thank you, Miss Michelle. I see you. And thank you for being you. And thanks for enjoying me because I know I'm different. I know I do things differently. I know I talk about different things, but I'm here to just help others. I'm hoping to inspire another woman to feel more comfortable and more confident because I used to feel like I was the only one that done tried to commit suicide. I thought I was the only one that was an alcoholic. I thought I was the only one addicted to pills and taking 10 to 15 pills every day. I thought I was the only one that had a husband you know what I'm saying, and put hands on me and went and started a whole nother family. I thought I was the only one, you know what I'm saying? Now that I've started doing the research, I find that we all have the similar roads and experiences in life. I gotta go because I don't play the late stuff. 82, that's what's up. 76, I'm 50, y'all. I love you, Aaron. No, I'm not disabled. I may act crazy, but I'm not disabled. No. Miss Dr. Teresa, born in 1958. That's what's up. You're almost my mother's age. She was born in 52. Thanks for being here, Dr. Teresa. Professor C, never ask a woman her age. Why not? Why not? Shoot, ask me. I love telling people I'm 50 because they be like, 50 where? I be like right here and right here. Oh, and my booty 52. I definitely got a 50-year-old shaboing boing. Uh, the dunk, dunk, the dunk. I'm about to get out of here. Yes, William, I have to go get my 5 o'clock, and she don't like y'all. Some of my clients like the privacy, and they don't want y'all up in their business. So I'm about to go. I really am. I really thank you guys for hanging out with me. Make sure you check back, come back, like, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell. And I'll catch you here live next time. Deuces!